Hi, Mamta. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for wanting to have this conversation today. I think we have been waiting for a long time to connect with each other and have a conversation. So I'm glad that finally we are able to connect. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling a little excited to talk with you, and I was waiting quite long times, but now we have connected.
Absolutely. I'm sure that we are going to have a great time chatting with each other. But before we get started, why don't you quickly tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. But before mentioning my introduction, I hope you should aware about that you have attended one session with me as
Oh,
well.
great.
But
Ah,
this platform, but with in English, Yari.
oh, okay, okay. That's why you look a little familiar. That's what I was thinking. I think I have seen her somewhere. Great to connect with you, Mamta.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, so as you know, mention my name, Mamta, and I am connecting you from Delhi, and I am holding my master degree in English literature. Simultaneously, I am learning this language so that I can prefer my career about this training language or just wanna be a trainer of this language. So that's all about me.
Wonderful. Now I think I remember, Mamta, you were the one who used to teach kids as well, right? You had asked me that, ma'am, I also teach kids and all of that. We had that discussion.
Yeah, ma'am.
Wonderful. Great. Very happy to connect with you again. And thank you for giving us a quick and crisp introduction about yourself. What about the teaching? How is that going?
It is going quite well because I'm now connected with the 10th level student I'm teaching right now English
Ah,
subject, so that I can improve my English as well, and through grammar and some basic reading comprehension. So that's how I'm improving my English and connecting with the student as well.
great, great. That is awesome. All right. So, Mamta, what are your hobbies? You didn't mention anything about your hobbies. What do you like to do in your free time?
Okay, whenever I get free time, I usually listen English content overall, and just start recording my voice on YouTube or on recording my voice so that I can mention my mistakes over there, or I can correct my means spellings or vocabularies or grammatical mistakes. So it is my hobby right now because it is my target is to improve my spoken English. So overall, I am connected with my passionate learning.
Wonderful. That is great. So, Mamta, right now, when you are speaking, I see a lot of confidence. I see that you are having very good voice modulation. You are having a nice smiling face. However, when you are talking, there are still a few places where you are missing out on grammar, right? So, what is your approach, or what are the things that you are doing right now to work on eliminating the grammar mistakes? What are the things that you are doing?
Okay, so what I do usually, I record my voice, and I use GPT and as well as Meta AI to
Mhm.
enhance my grammatical mistake. What I do here, I mention my overall script in my own voice, and the chat GPT and Meta AI just correct my pronunciation as well as grammatical error, whatever I am making in my sentences. So that's how I correct my mistake over there, and I reuse that sentences in my voice.
Okay, wonderful. That's a very innovative way of going about checking the grammatical errors that you are doing. However, that will only do the checking part of it. But you need to also start focusing on how is it that I can stop making those mistakes, that I'm not repeating them again, right? So for
Right.
that, you have to be mindful of the listening that you are doing. What are the things that you are listening to? Who are you listening to, right? That becomes very important. Are you listening to somebody who is already a pro with the language, or are you listening to learners? That is something that you need to check. If you keep on listening to learners, they will make mistakes and then you will continue making those mistakes. Okay,
Yeah.
so you need to listen to people who are already experts with the language, and you need to pay attention to the way that they are framing their sentences. Where are they using prepositions? Which article are they using here? Or what is the right kind of word that can go here? Right? So those things you have to be aware of. And the second thing that you definitely need to start doing is to read and also to start writing a little bit. Writing can be anything, just 10 lines a day about how your day was, how you felt throughout the day, or any incident that you really enjoyed in the day, or some incident that upset you during the day. Just write that down. When you write, you are collating your thoughts together, and that will give you clarity as to where is it that you are missing out on preposition, what kind of grammatical mistakes are you doing, and with that you will become self-aware and self-conscious, and you will stop making the small grammatical mistakes. But overall, the way that you are conducting yourself, the confidence that you have, I mean, kudos to you for that, because it takes a lot of time for a lot of people to get to this level of confidence. People can speak absolutely impeccable English without any grammatical error, but they will not have that personality that people will like to listen to. But you are not like that. So, very good job on that. And I really like the way you are modulating your voice, you are having a smiling face, all good qualities of becoming a trainer or a coach. Good job.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
You're most welcome. All right. So, Mamta, any questions that you have for me today?
Yeah, I have a question that I'm suffering for a long time, that I speak in a good way, but I start speaking in a hurry way. Like I just start speaking in a very like I want to just convey my message to the front of the listener, and so that's how I am not like improving this habit.
So, you want to know how to get rid of the rate of speech, the high rate of speech that you have, correct? Okay. So, high rate of speech is a very common problem with a lot of people. Okay. So, first thing first, it is excellent that you recognize the fact that you speak at a high rate of speech. Now, once you know that this is a problem, half of the battle is already won there, because you know that it is a problem with you, and all you need to do is consciously stop doing that. So the first thing is, when you start recording yourself, you are already in the habit of recording yourself. You are seeing your rate of speech over there. So the first thing you need to do is consciously start speaking at a moderate rate. If you speak one line very fast and you're recording yourself, repeat that line at a moderate rate of speech, and then see the difference. When you see the difference, that okay, if I speak so fast, this is how I will sound, and if I speak at a moderate rate of speech, this is how I'm going to sound. When you see the difference for yourself, it will help you in consciously not repeating the fast rate of speech. Okay, that is number one. Number two, you need to then start reading out loud,
Yeah.
because reading out loud gives you that space where you can actually read at a moderate level. Even if you are reading too fast, you can tell yourself that, okay, Mamta, slow down. So this has to be a constant chat that you need to have in your mind, that Mamta, you have to slow down. Consciously, when you keep telling yourself these things while speaking and while reading, you will see within minimum 15 days, you will see a difference, that you're not having to put in so much of effort. It will still take time, but it will become a habit that you don't have to constantly remind yourself that Mamta, speak slow, Mamta, speak quiet, speak in a moderate rate of speech. That is not going to be a continuous problem. And then over a period of time, 1 month, 1.5 month, 2 months, you will see there is a huge difference. And I'm not talking about it just from a vague point of view. I'm saying this because a lot of my learners, a lot of my students have gone through this problem. And right now they are at a good rate of speech where they are able to control their, fast rate of speech and speak at a moderate rate. Okay. So you can try this, have my contact, so you can let me know if it is working for you.
Yeah, ma'am. Surely I will apply this technique so that I can improve my pitch and pace intonation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So anything else, Mamta, that you would want to ask today?
Only this question I was having. Right now, I am no in mood of question. I have no question right now as well.
Wonderful then. So it was wonderful connecting with you. I really enjoyed having this conversation and it was great to meet you once again. In future, we can again collaborate and we can talk about some other interesting topic. But for today, thank you so much for taking time out and meeting me, and take care of yourself.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you so much for having me there. Okay, ma'am.
You're most welcome. All right. Bye.